What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's talk Sam Darnold, man. So, look, we're going to start positive first. We're going to start with love. And look, Darnold had a heck of a year. He took the Vikings somewhere they didn't think they could get to without Kirk Cousins, in my opinion. Most Vikings fans I spoke to before the season started said they were going to be an average team. They were not. I even did videos midway through the season saying the Vikings were real contenders. And back-to-back games, the last week of the season, Week 18 versus the Lions, and today on the biggest stage of his career, Sam Darnold looked like he saw ghosts again. Plain and simple. He lost so much money. He just it looked bad. It looked bad, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Any franchise that brings him in, and same for the Vikings, if they keep him, as your starting, if you bring him in or the Vikings keep him as QB1, you're not a serious team that wants to win. Plain and simple. He cannot be your QB1 option. Now, I hope you get a job and staying on a positive note. He's made a lot of money. Money I hope to touch one day, at least a portion of it, because he made a lot of money so far. And he's gonna get paid. He's not gonna get paid by starting quarterback standards. Most likely, he not gonna get the quote unquote bag. But he's seen a lot of money so far in his career, and I think he'll be on a roster obviously next year as a high end QB2. But as I said, if you're a team, Steelers, Vikings, I don't know if the Raiders want to win. I know Tom Brady's kind of taking over the ship there, so we'll see. But Tom ain't gonna bring Sam Darnold in. The Jets just might. Now the Jets and Woody Johnson, crazy tale, they just might do it. But just man, like Sam just looked bad, dog. It's nothing much to say. And look, I was big on the Rams defense. I love me some Jared Verse. And it's funny how things change. As a Falcons fan, last draft season, I was down on Jared Verse. I want to lay out to Latu. Obviously, we got Michael Penix, but I wanted Latu and I wanted Dallas Turner, I believe his name is, from Bama, now with the Vikings. I did not want Verse, and Verse is a monster. So I look foolish there, but when I seen them play the first couple games, I was already sold. I think I did a video on it, or at least I maybe mentioned it. But this Rams defense will be something serious sometime soon. You have Jared Verse. You have Big Boy in the middle. I think Fisk. He has some other guys, Kobe Turner. They have some guys now. I about to say the wrong word. Once they improve that cornerback room, then there'll be something serious. They have Cam Curl, free agency addition this offseason at the safety spot. They have Lake playing well. But once they upgrade that corner, get a nice star or a young up and coming or a veteran corner that's above average, there'll be something serious. So we'll see what the Rams do as the playoffs go on. But I know the Vikings are sick. I know Kevin Connell is sick. I know Justin Jefferson, Addison, those boys are sick because they were rolling. They were rolling all year long, man. And wow, like Sam Donald turned into a pumpkin. He turned into a pumpkin, man. And like I said, I don't watch TV as much. I definitely don't watch sports stuff. But when I do see clips, it's always Nick Wright and First Things First. That's some people. Him and Broussard and Kevin Wiles are people I like a lot. When I did watch TV, I've been watching Broussard since I was a kid. So, but when I do see clips floating online, it's always Nick Wright and always saying something. And lately it's been talking about Vikings, Sam Darnold, and him going back to a pumpkin. And he was right. He was right, man. Sam Darnold's first playoff appearance didn't go well. Clearly, I think it confirms. Maybe we'll see, but it confirms as of right now that he is not a true winning quarterback. And that's crazy to say, man, because the year he had, it just flipped everything. Everything we thought about Sam Darnold flipped. But when it mattered most, the last 2 weeks of the season, Week 18, super big game, everything on the line, and he just looked horrible. And then today versus the Rams, he really literally saw Ghost again, like for real. We thought he saw Ghost again versus the Lions. He dang sure saw Ghost versus the Rams today. He looked awful. and they're going after him. He holding the ball, just pausing, looking, not trusting his eyes. I know they did a screenplay in the second quarter, and Justin Jefferson, I think it's Jefferson, he's ready for the ball. He's ready. And he look at him and like, nope, he goes somewhere else. He looking downfield, seeing guys, seeing spots. Nope, just holding the ball, holding, and getting rocked. Man, and I will say this Vikings team was built pretty good, and I did, like I said, I did videos on it. I did videos on they're one of the best coach teams early on in the season before they was true breakouts. Before they went like 6, 7, 8, 8, no, whatever they did. I was talking about Brian Flores. I was talking about Kevin O'Connell. I was saying, hey, they alone, their coaching alone, it's not the most talented team, but they're built pretty good. But the coaching is the key. And no matter how much coaching that you do, if the player's not playing right, or the player's not in the right mental space or whatever, it's not going to work out. And that's why I always tend to get on people who are always on coaches. Coaches can't make guys play better, no matter what the call is. You can't make a guy play, but that's why the coach gets the brunt of it sometimes. I don't really agree with all the time, because man, you can't. You can scheme guys open, you can give them tips, you can show them this, show them that, and it's up to the player to show to execute. I should say. And Sam Darnold, man, good gracious, he looked bad. He looked bad. So we'll see what happens to him. Um, I would be shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will, if Kelvin O'Connell will keep his job long term, I will be shocked if he brings back Sam Darnold. The rumor I seen prior to this game even starting, the rumor I seen was Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings want to keep Daniel Jones long term, at least for a couple of years, and have him back up JJ McCarthy. That's what I seen. I don't know if it's true or not, but I seen that floating around. I think they'll let Sam Darnold walk. Sam goes back to the Niners. Um, Sam goes to back up Trevor, maybe, who's banged up. Sam goes and compete. I know I seen a rumor out there that the Colts want to bring in a veteran to compete with Andrew Richardson, not Andrew, Anthony Richardson. They might Shane Steichen might bring in Sam Darnold to push Anthony Richardson, maybe. We'll see, because there is weaponry there. O-line isn't the greatest. Great running back, very good weapons. So we'll see there. So I think a team will bite on him, but as I said before, a serious franchise won't. Are the Colts a serious franchise with Jim Irsay? I don't know. Chris Ballard and those guys, I don't know. I don't think so. They haven't shown the signs. I do know Chris Ballard kind of sees his wrongdoing. And just pinpointing on him for a second. Chris Ballard in his exit interview, he did say that he made some mistakes, not being aggressive and all that stuff. Because I've always been putting guys on the Colts in the offseason via trade prediction, the free agency prediction rumors, or prediction videos, excuse me, and they never sign anybody. They never sign anybody worth a note. They never trade for nobody worth a note, really. And maybe this year they go all in. I think this is Shane Steichen and Ballard's last year. Some other guys last year as well, or they're new. So we'll see what happens. But I think he'll get a job as a first string QB1. I don't know. That's tough. But definitely as a QB2, maybe a bridge. Who's coming in young though? Browns could bring him in if they can't get Kirk from us. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else is gonna start from day one. I don't really think. I don't think Shador, Giants maybe, Titans maybe. I don't think anybody starts from day one. Maybe Shador. I think he's ready. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Cam starts from day one. I truly don't. Shador might be the only one that starts from day one, so can't really be a bridge there in Tennessee. Maybe a bridge in Cleveland. Deshaun Watson might be out for the year if you can't get Kirk. Maybe there. Oakland. Excuse me. Vegas. I think they'd rather keep O'Connell, Aiden O'Connell. I think they'd rather keep him. And bring in maybe a Jackson Dart round 2 or 3, maybe a Milrow. Let him sit for a year or two behind O'Connell, and or Sam maybe. It's weird. It's weird, man. He really hurt himself. And look, he's already rich, so don't get it twisted. But he could have had a monster bag if he would have played at least average. He was god awful. Much respect to him. You know, great year overall, but the way to end it, sucky way to end it, man. But that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.